The NASCAR charter saga is heating up, and we've got some explosive new details that could change everything. Imagine this: NASCAR's top executives are in a meeting. A letter from Heather Gibbs, co-owner of Joe Gibbs Racing, is being read. This isn't just any letter. It's a passionate plea for permanent charters, arguing for the long-term security of the race teams. But instead of a calm discussion, NASCAR CEO Jim France reportedly reads it out loud, swearing every other sentence. That's the scene painted by a new report suggesting the letter, meant to build bridges, might have actually thrown gasoline on the fire. So what was in this letter that caused such a fiery reaction? Heather Gibbs wrote it back in May 2024, right after a meeting with NASCAR leadership. Her point was simple: to secure the future of the sport, the teams who invest millions and build its legacy need the security of permanent charters. She wrote, "When all the stakes are on the table, teams need to know their worth is valued and secure." She ended by asking NASCAR to trust the owners, the legends, and the leaders of the sport with a permanent spot in its history. It was a heartfelt, business-savvy appeal. But according to an expert report filed by 23 Racing and Front Row Motorsports, France's reaction led other executives to believe the letter wasn't helping the team's cause at all. This drama is the backdrop for a massive legal battle that's just getting started. This week, a huge antitrust lawsuit filed by 23 Racing and Front Row Motorsports against NASCAR officially goes to trial. Now, you might be wondering, why just these two teams? Well, out of the 15 Cup Series teams that hold charters, they were the only ones who refused to sign the latest charter agreement back in August 2024. Instead, they sued NASCAR, accusing the sanctioning body of monopolistic practices. It's a bold move, pitting two of the sports teams against the very organization that governs it. There have been multiple attempts to settle this out of court, but both sides are dug in deep, each convinced they have a winning case. They've gone back and forth with motions and talks, but nothing has stuck. It's a high-stakes standoff with the future of the sport hanging in the balance. The judge overseeing the case, Kenneth Bell, has voiced his own concerns, saying, "It's hard to picture a winner if this goes to the mat." He even admitted the potential cost of a full-blown trial scares me to death. This shows just how significant and potentially damaging this conflict could be for everyone involved in NASCAR. So what happens now? The trial is scheduled for 10 days, starting with jury selection. But here's the thing about legal battles: a settlement can happen at any time. It could be during the trial, after, or even during an appeal. And speaking of appeals, Fox Sports' Bob Pockras, who has been all over this story, expects this case to eventually go all the way to the U.S. Court of Appeals, which could drag this out for another year or even two. This isn't just a quick dispute. It's a fundamental fight over the business model of NASCAR. Will teams get the permanent security they want, or will NASCAR maintain its current system? The outcome will redefine the relationship between the teams and the sanctioning body for decades to come. We're going to be following every twist and turn of this trial. The testimonies, the evidence, and the final verdict will have a massive impact on the sport we all love. What do you think? Are the teams right to demand permanent charters, or is NASCAR right to hold its ground? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any updates on this historic case. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.